anywho, that's where we're at on that. And ooh, yeah, there's another crater. But you can see the paintbrush marks in these things. Well, I don't know if you can or not on video, but some of these fins are all opened on the backside here. Real rough, so let's get them smoothed out. Hopefully this one will prime up a little better. I figured if I spread the whole thing with Bondo, it'll
I just finished watching Darrin's video. Darrin, you're getting smarter every day. Yep. Those sharks reminded me of a time at the body shop when we were slow and someone other than Terry owned it, and they found these Disney displays that were going to be put in hotels to hold pamphlets and flyers for Disney, and it was going to be a piece of cake, easy money, big time money maker, and got a couple of body men to work on the weekends to finish them up. And I never laughed so hard in all my life when it was all said and done, and they were all complaining about how they lost their ass on it because of all the materials and everything else from the crappy fiberglass work on these things. They underbid it big time, and it was needless to say. So I can see what you're going through with them sharks, buddy. You're compelling me to make a video because of you mentioned me in the one safety video, and yes, guys out there, Darrin's right. You got to wear the safety gear. That stuff is very bad for you. It's poison. That's all there is to it. It's poison. It will kill you. Don't have fans or buts about it. It's also bad for the environment. So please be very careful with what you do with it. Where I live here at my house, I'm on a well. I'm all over everybody whenever anything is done around here. There's been a couple of engine swaps on some things that have radiators in them with antifreeze, and my garage floor was U-coated, sealed, and anything that's going to spill any fluids, I want it done inside there. I don't care what needs to be moved out so that I can clean it up. I don't want it outside. It's plain and simple as that. So but anyway, since Darrin has possessed me to, or encouraged me, or just watching him, I get a kick out of it every day, and being out of work, I have nothing else to do, and so here I am making one. So without further ado, we're going to go out in the garage and see what's new out there. So without further ado, we're out in the garage. Not a whole lot new out here to really show other than a freshly painted car. Nick's 65 has finally gotten paint on it. This thing looks really great in the sun. It's a Corvette pewter color. It's hard to tell out here in the crappy light that I have. Just those things. Here, we'll see if we can turn some more on, like Darrin does. There we go. Yep, how's that? Look better? Anybody want a CB900? It's for sale. Got trick carburetors on it. Got some parts laid out. Yep. Nick 65 is done. This is something that really makes most people mad. Can't really see them in this, but black painted center lines. And over here, I have the 2232 out of the blue car on the stand, ready for a new set of pistons and cylinders, because it's got 92s on it. And we have severe blow-by, and since I'm not doing anything, it's a good time to take care of that. Race car is still sitting, just needing slicks, all nice and covered up. A stock 40 horse 1776 welder, compressor, blah 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 blah.
You could get up to $1,000 and you will remain anonymous.
903 Mills Market is the place
Right.
for happy hour every Monday through Friday from 3 to 7. Enjoy.
Okay. I'm back. That was a quick trip to the garage. I'd like to show you more of the freshly painted 65, but being inside and the poor lighting out there in my garage really doesn't do it justice, so we'll have to post more video on that later. I think what Darrin is doing with the videos is great. When I first heard that he was posting videos, I wasn't quite sure what to think. I understand a whole lot better now. He's helping some of you guys out. I know some of you guys may not necessarily agree with everything he does. Hell, I don't necessarily agree with everything he does. But there's one thing I know about Darrin, and he's done it this way as long as I've known him. And trust me, I've known Darrin a long time. And he's calmed down a lot in his older age. I'm kind of cracking up when I say that, because I never thought I would have seen that. Even though what I consider calming down, if most people was to still meeting today, would go, oh my God, what the heck? A bull in a china shop, you know. But not nearly as bad as it used to be. Darrin, you're smart. Yep. The 10 times body shop. Yep. You need to do that, buddy. Don't undersell yourself. If they really want you to do it, they'll pay you. You know. Other than that, right now, this is about the longest video I can make. I do have a new play toy that it does take videos, but it will only take up to 10-minute videos. But my wife and kids and grandkids and daughter-in-law and everybody, they all chipped in and got me this really nice camera for Christmas, and I've been playing with it, looking at some YouTube stuff, learning how to use it, just, you know, chilling out. But it's the first of the year, and old JC here needs to find a job if he wants to go racing this year. So my hat's off to you, Darrin. At least you have an ability and a talent that you can earn some side money at home. I don't seem to have that, but you certainly seem to. So for now, this is my short little bit.